Hey, what's happening, everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video tonight. I want to take a look at another one out of Austin, Texas from Adelbert's Brewery. Thanks again, Sarah. This is one of the beers they actually sent out for me to take a look at for a review. And this is actually the Tripel B. So this is their handcrafted Belgian-style Tripel. Comes in at 9.3% alcohol. This bottle, 1 pint, 9.4 ounces. So all the bottles I received were actually of that size. I'm not sure if they have anything smaller than that, but I'm okay. I'll finish it just fine. Brewed and bottled, of course, in Austin, Texas. And like I've showed on some of the other videos, they do really well at giving you all the details. You can see the proper temperature, glassware, the bottled on date, and everything along those lines, even a little bit about the ale itself and a little story behind it. So a very nice looking beer. This one is designed to be drank at between 45 to 55 in the proper glassware, which they classify as the tulip. And bottled on 8/23/16, batch number 52. And taking a look at the story, this ale, this complex straw-colored ale has clove and pear aromas. A marriage of spicy and fruity flavors help perfectly balance its elegant malt profile. Pair with rich foods like steaks, roasts, earthy cheeses, and cheesecake. And then the story behind it, Dell was one of the mischievous young men who liked to push the social conventions of the 1970s. His college years were a whirlwind of girls, parties, road trips, and an occasional study session. He was a bad boy with a great heart and knew how to have a good time wherever he was, making friends far and wide. And on the front of the label, under Tripel B, it actually says Bad Boy Brew. So that's what that makes reference to. And all their bottles carry a story based off of Dell, who was the founder of the brewery, and that's his picture right there as well. So this one has actually won 5 different awards they have listed on their website. 2013 Craft Beer Awards Gold Medal, 2013 Rocky Southwest Regional Champion by United States Beer Tasting Championship, USBTC, 2014 Gold Medal Belgian Tripel from Best of Craft Beer Awards, 2014 Gold Medal from Best Little Brew Fest in Texas, and 2015 Bronze Medal from Best Little Brew Fest in Texas. So let's go ahead and get it into a glass and check it out and see how it compares. Well, pouring it right now, I'm actually already starting to pick up some of that aroma. So the aroma is nicely coming out of the glass already. And when you take a look at that right there, nice. I'm going to say probably a, what do you want to call that, like a dark amber type look. A lot of haziness, not seeing through it as you can see. I get it to the light, lightens up a little bit. It's kind of like a right past sunset, deep type amber color. But what I do catch on here, and I don't know if you can see it with the zooming in, oh there you go. A lot of the carbonation head into that head. You can see all that nice bubble streaming action. So that is able to fight through the haze some. And then the head itself is dissipating pretty quickly down to under a finger right now. So that's going to actually fade out. But let's go ahead and check the aroma. Oh, it's got a pleasant smell to it. Definitely get that pear scent coming out of here. And a nice amount of fruitiness. Picking up a little bit of that, what I'm going to consider like to be that yeast type aroma, and very common with a lot of the Belgian ales. Picking up everything you would expect to have going into it with the clove. Very nice smelling so far. I'm kind of wondering if that carbonation is going to have it really highly carbonated, but only one way to find out. Let's get a taste. Ooh, that is good. That actually rivals some of the other Belgian ales I've actually had from over in Belgium. I'm not going to say it's right on par with them on all of them, but it's definitely in that ballpark. Now I do feel that big amount of carbonation up front, but it's not like a lot of our other ones that are overly carbonated and you get that idea of having like a seltzer water type feel. It actually has a nice pop to it, a nice effervescence to it. I can feel the warming hitting almost immediately after actually drinking this. This one at the 9.3% is one you're probably not going to want to race through. You want to take your time with it. And I can see why they say to actually let it warm up as well. This is going to be really nice as it gets a little bit warmer and those flavors really come out. I can already feel that starting to pop some. The texture's got a nice dry texture to it. You get that pear kind of in that aroma, but you also get some of that on the taste. A nice, like I said, effervescence with it. Some like almost like the fruitiness, like kind of that coriander type feel. You're picking that up on here. I can see where this would go well with things like the steak or the roast, kind of those heavier type meats. Be a nice little balancing out with that. I'm getting a nice amount of flavor in the mouth. Definitely sitting as a full body, but it's also giving me a little bit of a astringency kick. I'm getting that kind of pucker sensation a little bit, but not like a tart thing, but more just it gets the lips, it gets the mouth dancing, and you just kind of end up puckering up a little bit together. Not really, like I said, a tart pucker, but it's kind of like almost like a chewy sensation that kind of gets you into moving the mouth a little bit, and then, you know, that's just the result where you get that little pop at the end. On the back end, slight bit of a harshness, but nothing really off-putting. It's just the carbonation, like I said, it is lively in here. It doesn't really bring anything bad into the equation, but you definitely do feel that some. But it does go down with a nice crisp, refreshing break as well. And it leaves the mouth actually feeling kind of a nice presence. I mean, it's kind of like when you're done with it, that effervescence that I mentioned earlier, it leaves the mouth kind of feeling refreshed. It almost makes it feel like you don't want to rush through it. You just want to take your time and sit back and enjoy it. It's definitely a decent Belgian style beer. Like I said, I would put this up to par with a lot of the ones that I actually taste from some of the different Belgian ones that are available. But I would definitely say one to definitely check out if you get a chance. I think it's something you will possibly like. If you're not into, obviously, beers, you want beers that aren't as hoppy, and you want something that might have a little bit of that kind of a malt type sweetness with it. I think this one can actually do well along those lines. I don't know what their distribution is. I probably should have asked them, but you know, I'm in Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, and they were able to send me these ones up here to check out. Maybe they're heading up this way at some point, but if you're down around that Texas area, Oklahoma, Arizona, wherever down there, if they're distributing, I would definitely say give it a try if you're a Belgian Ale fan. But this is the Tripel B. Definitely a really good one. Probably out of the three I've had, this is definitely my favorite so far. So I think I have like a quad left and a double too, and then another one. So got three more to go from them. Definitely been impressed overall. I think they do a pretty good job from what I've been tasting. So Austin, Texas, here's to you. Hope you guys are enjoying some of these. But thanks again for swinging by to check out another video. I look forward to catching you in the next one. Keep drinking good craft beers, and cheers.